Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Just Have a Seat.
I'm Jay.
I'm Anto.
I'm Sako. Skip over
so
Hago.
weird.
We're missing a fella again. He's busy, grinding. So we wish him the best of luck in that. But today we're going to talk about recent controversy. I don't know if it's a controversy, but it's pretty crazy what's going on. And, the internet does not fail to surprise us with its amazing memes.
Ever.
So let's get right to it. All right. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. What do you guys think? Well, actually, first, if you want, whoever knows the most, give some background information as to at least how this started.
Sock, do you know? Or
No, I you guys know more of the backstory.
Fuck. Okay, so from what I've heard or read, the general backstory is that at a certain point in Will and Jada's relationship, they split up for X amount of time, and then during this split up, Jada and August Alsina had a little, like Jada likes to call it, an entanglement, and
which is a weird word to use.
Yeah.
She cheated.
yeah, basically. But so Will's saying that they weren't together, so like it'll slide. I don't know. Whatever. We'll get into it in a second. But and then so this happened about 4.5 years ago, and August just came out about it on a recent interview with a magazine or a talk show. I'm not too sure. And he was saying that he had Will's blessing, but both Will and Jada's lawyers both denied that, and they were saying like it's untrue, this and that, but they didn't specifically say which parts of what August was talking about were untrue. So Jada said she's just gonna put it all out there on the Red Table Talk podcast, so that's what she ended up doing.
I don't even know who this guy is.
He's a rapper, I think.
He's a rapper.
Yeah.
But they're also saying that like Will and Jada have like an open relationship, but I don't know. I think it's like 50-50 because some people are saying that they do and some people are saying that they don't. So
Did you watch the 9-minute clip of them talking about it?
No.
Was it only 9 minutes?
Yeah, it was like around 9 minutes where they talk about it. Bro, I've never seen someone that like fake smile laugh.
Will?
Like trying
From Will?
to like hide pain.
Yeah.
It was so sad to watch.
Yeah, this is what he looks like.
She's always been into like the gangster type too. Bro, there was a picture that was like perfect because she has a pic because she was dating Tupac, or like she was like close with Tupac when Tupac was still alive. And there's a pic of her like hugging Tupac, and you could tell like she was like obsessed with this dude. And then there's a pic of like Will hugging her, and it was like a flip reversal. So it's like you can tell when the dude is like the dude in the relationship, and when the other dude is just like a nice guy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like a man and a side is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, you could see who's like an alpha.
Yeah, who's getting like most of the attention and who isn't.
Who's like an alpha and who's a
Will
beta.
Smith's always been that nice guy.
So yeah. So I wanna see what are you guys' thoughts about August coming out 4 years later. Oh, a little bit more context into the story. She said that it was like refreshing to get away from what her and Will had, because like Will was saying that they had to he had to find his own happiness and she had to find her happiness at the time, and she kind of found that as being refreshing because she was quote unquote helping August with like his mental issues. But I don't know how that turns into an entanglement or like physicality.
Well, she played it off like that helped her realize like how much she should worship and cherish like the relationship she has with Will.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know, man. Like, I think she's just trying to spin it off or play it off in a way where it's like,
it's not a big deal.
yeah, she doesn't look like the bad person in this.
But like, what do you guys think about August coming out about this 4.5 years later and then bringing like light to it, and then now it's like a trending topic?
Well, it's gonna come out anyway, I feel.
But it's like out of the blue,
What
why
if,
even
what
talk
if,
about it?
What if we look up this guy's like average music streams, and he has very low stream rates,
And
then
that's why he came out about it?
Who
And it comes
knows,
out.
man?
That would
Who
make
knows?
sense. That would make sense.
Because people do that all the time, like when something's not going right. I don't know. What do you even look up, like stream rate or?
I didn't even know who this guy was until all this came out.
He's not that like he's not that
huge.
popular. Yeah, he's not that mainstream. I should say he's had a couple like hits here and there, but he's not that mainstream. He's been featured on most like a couple songs. Like,
I mean, yeah, it says he peaked in 2013. So I mean,
at 48, position was 48 is what he peaked at.
yeah. So I mean, he has some songs with DJ Khaled.
Yeah, but who doesn't? You know, DJ Khaled recruits everybody.
Kevin Gates.
Yeah, so he doesn't really have like his mainstream songs. I love this shit, you know, and that was in 2013. So he's pretty much irrelevant.
He was 23 when this happened, by the way. So that's also like I thought that was a pretty big piece of information.
How old is she?
She was old. I think she was 40s. Or how old is she now?
How old is she now? She's 48. So she was 44.
Damn.
Yeah. He was 23 and they met through Jaden, bro, through the son, which I think is also crazy. From what I read, she was just trying to help him with his mental state. He wasn't feeling well or something, and she took it upon herself to be like the figure for this man to kind of rise above whatever mental issues he's going through, because apparently she's been through some traumatic stuff, so she likes to take it upon herself to help others. Still, why would you further that, and then your excuse is
we were on a break?
Not just that, but I wasn't feel like I'd never felt that good or something.
Yeah,
like I didn't feel that good for a long time.
If you watch the interview, like Will even said that too. He goes like, I thought, you know, when he first like met August and everything, he was like, yeah, he was suffering a lot, so he was open to like helping the kid out, you know, and guiding him.
Well, this guy came out and said that he got Will's blessing to actually
which is bullshit. I think I read that Will shot that down, and he said he never gave his blessing out.
No, bro, there's no way.
Why would you even like,
that doesn't make any sense, bro.
That's just, I don't even know why you'd say that. You only ask for a blessing for marriage, right? You don't even ask for like for dating someone.
No.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense at all, especially if they're not legitimately divorced. Like they're just separated.
Yeah.
Amicably. Is that what that's called? I don't know. I'm not sure. That's what they said.
You know what's also interesting is one of my friends was saying that they're still technically separated right now. They're like married but separated. I was like, how does that make any sense?
Yeah. No, like I guess like married on paper. Yeah.
Like married on paper, but they're just like staying together just for their children. Is that what it is?
I don't know if it's for their children, man. Their children have the lives of their own. They just do whatever they want at this point. And
then at the end of the interview, Will was like, ride or die, 25 years of bad marriage or whatever. Like some little phrase that he said in Bad Boys. I just can't remember
it was we ride together, we die together, bad marriage for life.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's what it was.
But she wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, because he's not. But I mean, isn't what he did kind of the definition of a homewrecker?
Yeah.
Even though, because he knew they were married.
Her excuse is that they were on a break. So it's like, he like apparently Will was off doing his own thing too.
Yeah, but if you really think about it, he waited for the perfect opportunity to slither his way in, and he took advantage of the situation. You know,
I mean, you can't just blame it on him.
No, I'm not blaming him. Like obviously, it's also Jada's fault because like
she's a 44-year-old.
Yeah,
woman,
you're grown enough to like know what you're doing. You know, in that situation. But like he slid in, and then she caught the bait, and then she's like, okay, like I'm gonna help him out.
She probably baited him into it too.
She could have too, yeah. Nobody knows.
I think when you're 44, like she looks like someone who seems like they know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah.
Like even
she knows how attractive she is too.
Not only being attractive, like she knows what she's doing. Like even in the interview with Will, you could tell like she was maneuvering it the way she wanted to, and he was pretty much like following along.
Yeah.
Rather than like standing up kind of for himself and speaking out.
Well, there was one part like which was interesting because Will's like, no, like I'm gonna get you back for this.
Yeah, but I don't know.
And she's like,
that was a meme too. It's like he's laughing, but he's probably really serious under that smile.
They compared it to like his acting in Hitch when he was like super mad about what was going on in the movie or something like that. I don't remember watching the movie because it was like such a long time ago.
I don't know. And then rumors came out that Will slept with Margot Robbie.
I didn't hear about that.
For that one movie?
Yeah.
But she's married, bro.
Yeah, I know. But if that's true, you're a lucky man.
But yeah, he said this on a YouTube interview. he posted it too on his own YouTube page.
1,700 dislikes. August was called to break generational curses in his family.
Yeah. I'm just like curious as to what would Jaden think, you know? Because
Yeah.
he's the one who introduced him to
Good point.
the mom in the first place, and you know the kids are not new to scrutiny online or being, you know, especially after the Shane Dawson thing,
Mhm.
you know, so they're in the limelight still, you know, they're still trending on the internet. They're going to be with
Yeah, it's been
all
like
this.
2 weeks now.
Yeah.
2-3 weeks.
But now that this is coming out, I feel bad for them, because I don't know, bro. It's like they're like what I would say America's family in a way, like one of them at least.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're they're like one of the most famous families to exist. So I don't know, man. But
Yeah, just a fair warning, guys with girlfriends. It's always oh no, he's just a friend. It's always that dude, bro.
That's true.
It's always that
That's true.
dude. Scheming. Snakes in the grass, bro.
yeah.
I'm a snake. I'm a silly little snake.
So actually, like, that being said, so how do you know, let's say like you got a girlfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she got a guy that she's constantly texting and says, oh no, it's just a friend. What do you do in that case?
If she was friends with him for like years before we met,
Uh-huh.
all right, cool.
Yeah.
Like, I
that's a
get it.
different
Like, you
story.
guys have been friends for a while. If she would have made a move, it would have already happened. If he would have made a move, like, I
Mhm.
think it would already. But if they met, like, after,
Like
We
while
start-
you were dating.
while we're dating, that's sketch.
That's just
Yeah.
disrespectful. I think the best, like, some people might not agree with me on this, but the best thing to do would be to hang out with them and see how they like work together. You know what I mean? Like how the energy bounces off between them, and if he's like flirtatious, or if he's like
Becomes a
like kind
jokester out of
yeah,
nowhere.
or if he's like yeah, exactly, 100%, or if he's like provocative or some shit, and then see how he is when he's like next to her and you're on the side just watching, and then see how he is when you come into the picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because guys tend to like do that when they act differently when the girl's just there, and then when some other guy comes up, he's like, oh, like I gotta play it cool, you know, I can't be like flirting or saying some stupid shit no more.
That's true
To
though.
not
Like
give
a
it all.
guy's demeanor changes
Yeah,
insanely when they're like just being around girls.
yeah, to not give away like their secrets and shit.
I don't know if it's like about not giving up secrets, or you mean like around other guys. Like, because you said like, okay,
Actually,
like
I
hang
said
out.
the wrong thing. I meant to like not give it away that like he's trying to get at her.
Right. So
Yeah,
he
that's what I
stops
meant to say.
acting that way
Yeah,
in
yeah.
front of the
Yeah, sorry.
girls, dude.
That was my mistake.
I don't know. I think, I mean, whatever stand we take on this, there's going to be backlash from women because they're just going to be like, oh, why don't you trust us? Like, you have to, it's a trust thing. Like, no, you're always supposed to, always give the benefit of the doubt.
Mhm.
Trust your significant other. But you also don't want to be that dude that gets fooled like that. You
Yeah.
know, you don't want
No,
to get
that's
played.
the worst, bro.
It's a shitty situation to be in.
Just don't be doing sketchy shit, man. That's all it is.
Like, I saw a recent video. It's like, it's pretty viral now. It was a TikTok video this guy posted. Have you seen it, bro? You probably have seen it. It's like a guy where he's like, his girlfriend's like sitting on his bed, and then he's like, I told her I was going into the shower, but I'm actually not, so I could scare her. And he's recording like her on the phone texting, and he's like, I just found out who Stephanie is. And bro,
Damn.
it's so bad because like he sees the text, he sees her type out like some vulgar shit, and then he's like, who's that? She's like, what are you talking about? It's like, who's that? Who's Stephanie, huh? And she wouldn't tell him. She's like, he's like, give me your phone. And then like he gets it, and you just read all the text, and you're like, fuck,
It's so fucked.
man.
No, I haven't seen that one.
No, it's
That is fucked.
I see it on my Instagram all the time.
But for people who aren't like that dramatic, even if you feel like as a girl or as a guy, like guys can do it too, where they have friends who are women.
yeah,
If you feel that this might be a little wrong or it might be a little sketch, then you already like just stop.
here's like a rule that I've read. I want to get your take on it. It says if you've liked someone, or if someone's liked you, or if you've dated in the past, then you and then you're in a new relationship, you should not be talking to that person.
I kind of get that. It's hard. Like I've always said, it's hard for me to be friends with women that I'm like attracted to,
Yeah.
because I feel like there's always that like underlying like what if kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Makes
like
sense.
that's me as a single dude. So like I could just imagine like people in relationships like being friends with somebody else that they're attracted to. It's like you never know, like you get alone together or something, and
It's hard, yeah.
the right time, right mood, who knows what might happen.
Some alcohol. Who knows?
So you're saying you shouldn't talk to someone that has liked you or you've liked in the past?
Yeah, I mean, it's the temptation might be too much.
I'm gonna go against Sako and say you. I mean, it's cool because I mean I do it. I'm
Well,
still
because
friends
you
with
do
my
it. Yeah,
exes,
you do it.
I'm still friends with like some of the people that I've talked to before.
No, but I meant like if you start dating a new person.
Yeah, no, it's chill. It's just there's like a level to things, so you have to know like when to stop. You know, so like for example, I'm not gonna be texting her all the time,
Yeah, yeah.
or like flirting with her. I'll just like keep it like super minimal and just be like super general and just be like yeah, like cool, thanks, and like whatever. You know, like just a general conversation. I'm not trying to get like too deep into it.
Yeah, like that's fine. Like there's friends and then there's friends, you know? There's
Yeah.
like friends like hi and bye, like if I need something, like can you
Right.
help me out kind of thing. But like if I'm not hanging out with my girlfriend, she's hanging out with another dude to go shopping on a Saturday, I'm gonna be like, yo, it's
It's a little sketch,
a little
man.
sketch.
Yeah.
All right, let me throw another hypothetical at you guys then. Your girl tells you, I don't want you talking to this person anymore.
Ooh.
What do you do?
Ask her why.
Okay, I'll try my best to give you a reason that I think
Okay.
a girl would give you. Well, actually, I'm going to give you the reason of talking to an ex, right?
Mm-hmm.
If your current girlfriend tells you, I don't want you to be talking to your ex anymore, what do you do? Because that's like an obvious reason why. That's like they don't even have to
Yeah.
give you a reason. That's like implicitly telling you, you've dated her before, I don't feel comfortable.
Damn, it's a tough one. I feel like you're putting us on the spot with this one.
And I mean,
So I'm gonna go ahead and break it down and say that it's if you don't. Well, first of all, it's on both heads, right? It's on the guy and it's on the girl. So both are at fault if you still end up doing it. So it's the girl's fault because she's insecure about it. But at the same time, it's like I can see where she's coming from because she doesn't want anything to happen there. But it's also the guy's fault because he's still talking to her and going against his girl's wishes. But at the same time, it's like yo, like we're just chilling, you know, like what happened, what has happened in the past, and like obviously it's probably not gonna happen again. Unless it does, then that's a whole different story. But if it's not gonna happen again, then like it should be chill. But I mean, if you're texting them like every single day, then it's a whole different story.
yeah. Well, like flip the roles. Now your girl's dating, now you're dating a girl, and she's still talking to her ex.
Same thing. I'd say
Same
it's the same thing. Yeah.
So you wouldn't care if she was just talking to him.
It
and
depends.
just,
Honestly,
like,
it depends. It depends on how, like, if you're insecure about it or like how confident you are in yourself. But at the same time, it's like if she's just always like bugging and like always
Yeah.
texting them all the time, then it's like
that's weird.
it's gonna become evident that there's something
Yeah,
there.
it's not only confidence in yourself, it's confidence in your relationship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too. 100%.
I mean, I think it goes into like how long you guys have been dating too, and how serious things are. But I think end of the day, if you know that talking to that person hurts who you're with and who you love, then you should probably stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think you should tell that person why too. So that
Yeah.
I'm respecting if that person means something to you too, you know, on the other end. If like that friend has been a close friend for a while now, like you have to like kind of tell them like, hey, if you don't hear from me in this, just know, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah, I feel like that's another issue is like just communication. A
Yeah.
lot of people are like too scared to just be blunt about it. You know, like what Sako was just saying, like if your girlfriend doesn't want you to talk to someone else, just tell them straight up like, yo, like my girlfriend's not cool with me talking to you, like she's not comfortable with it. So I'm just like I'm either gonna cut down on her. I'm just like don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm just respecting her orders or like her
and that's
wishes.
that's
you know?
you doing your part, and that's all you can do.
Yeah.
How they take it is on them. I feel like
Exactly.
if somebody's mature, they'll be able to like understand where you're coming from. Be like, yeah, no worries. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
yeah.
But if they're pressing the issue, then you know they're trying to get at you or do some other shady shit.
Right. Like you're talking about the ex, right?
Yeah.
If they're like, oh well, that's kind of fucked up, you know.
Yeah. Then it's
Yeah.
like you get into like uncharted territories.
I mean, you can't control how people are gonna react.
Yeah,
Like
of course,
you got to
of
do
course
your
not.
part because they might even take it in a way where, and then they go start telling their friends, you know, like, oh my gosh, she's such a bitch, like she's so insecure. I can't believe she won't let like JC talk to me and stuff like
But
that.
I think that's the beauty of it, because like I've told some of my friends about like some situations, and then they always call me out on it. They're like, "Yo, but it's like you can't be doing this, and that. You know, like that's not right on your end." So it's like I feel like it depends on who your friends are and the way they like their perspective is on things. So some people can like be like, "Oh no, like yeah, she like what you just said. Oh, she's so insecure. I can't believe she's not letting him." Or like other people could be like, "No, bro, like that's just you're just respecting the like he's respecting the relationship. He's telling you about it. Like he's being straight up. Like he's doing like he's being the bigger person about it. You know, like you should respect his boundaries and like respect that. You know what I mean?
Well, you're saying the girl is probably taking it personally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You shouldn't take that stuff personally.
I think
because-
again, that's where the maturity level
Yeah.
comes in, and you just can't control how others are gonna react.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I follow this page called College Confessions on Instagram, and the stuff I read on that, bro,
This is wild.
like yeah, it's so wild. It's almost unreal. It doesn't seem real. You know, it's like when you watch the movie Project X, right? That everyone imagines to go to a party like that, but no party like that has ever existed.
True.
And when they tried, people died. So, I mean, this stuff is literally like stuff that you would see in a movie. It's like, I don't know, man, people are crazy. It's I would say for sure it's like how long you've been in the relationship and how much you actually are devoted to it, you know? If it's like a new thing, then it's like whatever. But if it's something you're committed to, then I feel like you should respect your girl's wishes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's
plain
hard
and
now,
simple.
man. Like it's hard to find somebody like that you trust and she trusts you back and things
Yeah.
like that. It's tough because there's so many outlets to new people entering your life or their life. Like you could be with a girl and she's like everything you want, and then next thing you know, you got freaking an Instagram dude like model hitting her up, or
Yeah.
somebody from the FaZe Clan or some shit like sliding in her DMs with a blue check mark. You're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, here we go.
It's a dangerous game, man. It's a really dangerous game. Social media is
Deadly
it's the devil, man. It is the devil.
in a sense.
But I mean, it's also good. So it's like, I don't know. It's just like this weird paradox. I'm like comfortable with it and uncomfortable at the same time. It's like you can't not have social media. These days, it's everything, right?
Yeah.
Even people who are in professional careers have to have social media. How else do you put your name out there, you know, sell something, get customers? I don't know. But I mean, this whole Will Smith and Jada stuff, that's insane, and I hope like the best for them. I hope they figure their stuff
Yeah.
out.
So what do you guys think about like the open relationship part about it?
So
Like,
I
let's
don't
say
get it.
let's say
I
it's
don't get it.
What do you mean?
So now they're just allowed to do whatever they want. Like they can have a relationship with anyone else. I don't get that part. I feel like that only you're asking to get hurt more. Like imagine if Jada just like brought another dude home, or if Will brought another girl home.
True.
What if it's what? Okay, let me kick you a scenario. What if it's just like in your mind and her mind, like it's just sex, and you just hook up with someone and that's it. You never talk to them again, but you still love that other person that you're with.
So you're saying not relationships, but hook up with other people is okay.
Yeah.
That's probably what they did mean. I don't think they meant go out and get, because you can't even get married to someone else, right? If you're already married, I don't think they're getting a divorce or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes sex is just sex. Not sometimes. A lot of the time, sometimes sex is just sex, and it has no like emotion or love behind it.
Yeah.
So you can still have sex with someone and like not be in love. So in that viewpoint, like, would you be still cool with like being married to, and this is like in their situation, so it's not like two average Joes. It's more like you're like very successful, you're a millionaire, you have everything, you've done everything, you've seen everything, like you've provided for your family, and she's done the same thing. Is it okay for like once or twice to just to like sleep with someone
I think in their case,
without it
it's-
meaning anything?
In their case, yeah.
Yeah, but are they bringing them back to like their own house?
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the thing. Like,
I mean, I guess they're like wealthy enough to where they can just literally just go to like a Four Seasons and be like, I need a room right now, please.
Yeah.
Give me the top floor.
I think that's like minimal details about where they're taking him.
Yeah,
but it's
in a
just the
sense.
action itself, though. Like,
Yeah. It's still wild to me, man.
I
But
don't
I
know.
think open relationships are a lot more common these days.
yeah, there are.
But I feel like Will isn't cool with that, considering the way he reacted in that talk show and the way his like facial expression was. I feel like I don't know, because I feel like he got a lot more hurt hearing about it like in person and having it resurface again.
Wait,
Or-
do you think
or-
he...
Possibly be confirmed for him.
So, yeah, do you think he knew about it? Like, before all of this came out all at once?
That's the thing.
No, they. Yeah, like
I think he
a
did
while
right?
back. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they went over it and they like got over that hump. I
Yeah.
think they just went back and talked about it a
So
little
what?
bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so if that happened, now I'm trying to understand what was the point of doing everything else? You know, putting. Well, I guess August put it up.
Yeah,
publicly,
I think that's
so-
why. I think they probably kept it hush hush, but then August ended up coming out about it, and then now they had to like address it and talk to like the public and tell everybody about what
They didn't
happened.
have to, bro. Like, she didn't have to put this on a show. And like, I think what she was trying to do is, again, she's trying to display herself as the good guy. Like, nothing happened. Like, oh, look, my husband's still okay with it. We're fine, you know.
Mhm.
So I'm not a bad person, kind of thing. But those conversations, those situations should.
Here's the thing, though. I don't know if you guys have watched the show before, but they get pretty personal.
Yeah, they do.
With, you know, like Willow's gone on the show and has talked about her own mental state. I think literally on the show she came out as bi
No way.
to her mom and grandma. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened. And like she talks about how she's tried to commit suicide and all this. And this was all new news to the mom. She's hearing it for the first time while they're recording the show. So it's a very personal show. I guess people could appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a very open family. Period.
Yeah.
Just like, if you've seen them on YouTube and stuff, like they're very free. Like, their kids are like free to do as they please and like express themselves. So I'm sure the parents share the same mindset.
What about the oldest son that literally nobody knows about?
I don't know who's the oldest.
Yeah, who's that?
You guys don't know he has another kid?
No,
Bruh. No, I got you, bro.
you're not typing.
Dude, I hate your keyboard, bro.
I thought Jaden was the oldest.
No. Trey Smith. This is the oldest.
What?
Yeah. He's not
1992.
famous or anything. Like, he literally just, like, went to school, did his thing.
He's an actor.
Nobody is he? I don't know. I don't
Yes,
think
that's
so,
the thing.
man.
He's an actor known for all of us.
That's
speech.
probably the best thing you could do, bro.
Yeah, like, I don't
He's
think
the luck-
anyone would
he's
recognize him on the street.
luckiest one in the fam.
Yeah, 100% nobody would recognize him on the street. But I didn't know that he had any roles anytime, ever. All of us, I mean, I don't even know what that is. The speech, no idea what that is.
Ace. No, I never heard of any of those.
Yeah, but this looks like something that Jaden and Willow did. But I knew he was a football player in high school. He went to high school somewhere around here, I think.
I don't know, but he's the luckiest one. Nobody knows who you are yet. You still have all that, you know, like wealth and
Mm-hmm.
everything.
So
The wealth without the fame, bro.
Cherie Zampino is his mom.
Is it?
Will Smith and Cherie.
Oh, it's a different mom, huh?
different mom. I didn't even know that. I thought it was the same mom. I don't even know who this is. Who is Cherie Zampino? Damn, she's 4'11".
Spouse. Will Smith dated her
Tiny.
from 92 to 95.
Oh, damn, dude. Okay, so what? So when did the Jada thing happen? So that was... Does that even say anywhere?
That was probably after.
No, it doesn't.
That was probably after Tupac passed away. So
Which
maybe like
was
96, 97. Yeah, he was 95 or 96. He passed away.
That's crazy, man. I don't know. But, I mean, yeah, I would rather have this guy's position. Because you want to be wealthy without being known. Because imagine, like, having to go somewhere and you can't really do it normally.
Yeah.
I think that
Right.
would suck. I think normal people take that for granted.
Yeah.
When they ask for fame, a lot of them, like, look at Justin Bieber, man. That guy literally collapsed in that one period of his life. I can't remember when. It's probably a few years ago, but
Justin, Britney Spears.
yeah, like they all at some
Britney
point.
Spears still struggling, bro.
Yeah, she's pretty old now too. But I don't know. Trey Smith, bro. Nobody knows about him. I mean, you guys didn't even know about him.
Nope.
Yeah, I never even heard of him. He looks like Will, though.
Yeah.
a little bit, just a little bit. But like he poses with like the whole family and stuff. I thought he was Jada's son. I don't know. Either way, don't matter no more. But this guy, man, come on, bro.
August.
I'm telling you, this guy did it for his own fame.
Probably.
There's no other incentive to do it. There's no other reason to bring it out
But it's
like
like-
5 years later.
But like, I just don't understand the point. You know, like why come out about it? Like he's not dropping any like new singles. He's not dropping any albums, unless I don't know that he is that I don't know about. But it's like he's irrelevant. You know?
That's the thing, and he's been irrelevant for a while.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Is this dude dropping anything new? What happens if you even look him up on? Cause I've heard of him before. I've never really listened to his music though.
It's like R&B, I think.
Like his last album, his last single was in 2019. Who knows even how? Oh, it is R&B and soul. I thought
Yeah.
it was a rapper.
No, he does R&B.
Well, that's that then. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say about this, guys. This is and we talked about it for a while, for a very long time too. We can go on to something else if you guys want. Talk about that COVID party stuff.
Go for it.
Did you hear about that?
New to me.
So people are having this thing called COVID parties where, well, what you said is they have it just to get it, but then what I read was they have it just to see if it's fake or real. And then some dude died. And then his
I don't know
last
why I'm
words.
laughing,
No,
Fucked up.
it's. I mean, before he died, I think they said his last words were, "I shouldn't have gone to that party." And he was like 30 years old.
Jeez.
So, I mean, I don't know what else it's gonna take for people to understand that it's not a hoax. And to be honest, I'm getting super frustrated. And I'll say this right now, bro. We live in the most spoiled fucking country to ever exist in humanity. Yeah, America is great. It's the best country in the world. But I feel like some people, they take so much advantage of everything that they're offered. I'm telling you right now, some of you guys need to be thrown into the Middle East for a few months.
You won't last.
Even in Lebanon, Lebanon right now is going through the worst possible time in their history, at least one of them. They had a civil war in the 70s, but now it's getting there again. People are hungry, they can't even afford bread,
committing suicide because they can't feed their families.
Straight up. The government is literally not even giving them their own money.
Yeah,
they cannot pull money out of their bank accounts. It's like $200 a week. Yeah. So someone who's like worked their entire life and has 10 mil in the bank, it's not his anymore. He doesn't have it. He has no access. $200 a week. Now you tell me, what's it like? Can you survive there? Probably fucking not. There's no way. You would probably bitch. Oh, also, you know this too, obviously. They don't have electricity for like half the day. The government literally shuts off their electricity. And usually they'll have generators to power the buildings or whatever. But now they're turning the generators off because gas prices are too high. What's there left to do? So people need to get their shit together. Stop bitching about having to wear a mask. It doesn't infringe on your right to do anything. All right? I'm sorry, I'm getting fucking...
Anto's just going on.
I'm getting heated, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
It's a very... I don't want to even say touchy. It's just like, it's a very frustrating topic at this point now. I think what should have been done, they should have just shut everything down.
Draconian measures.
From the jump, bro. Shut it down until that shit was gone.
It would have been gone by now, probably,
That's what I'm
if they
saying.
did that,
We kind of almost like half-assed everything. That's why it's like still around.
I mean, still, they open things up because they're so eager to get life started again. But you guys, they just need to understand, it's not hard to sacrifice a year of... It's not even sacrificing, really. I mean, what? You can't go out to a bar? Can't go to a restaurant?
It wasn't even sacrificing for a year. You literally, if we sacrificed for like 3, 4, maybe even 3 months.
Yeah.
3 months hard, everyone stayed
hardcore.
home. Just, I know it would have sucked it's not easy. It's way like easier said than done. I know people like slip into depression, whatever it may be. Sometimes being at home isn't the best for people's like mind, or like there's like abuse, whatever.
Yeah.
There's all this stuff going on. I get that, but the main goal is to get rid of the virus.
Yeah.
And if we just locked down and not gave a shit about like anything, the economy and all that stuff, and cared about people's health at first, I think it would have gone away.
100%.
Yeah. Now, man, what's that guy? What's the guy's name who decides whether we get the stimulus checks or not?
Mitch McConnell.
I'm not sure, dude. But that guy just said that he's gonna stop giving the extra 600 because people shouldn't be making more than their salaries or whatever. I'm like, dude, first of all, you have to realize most of these people who work in like the restaurant or service industries, they don't have like a savings account or enough savings to back them up, paying their rent and all that. They're literally living paycheck to paycheck. So when you take that $600 away, dude, what are they gonna do? I don't understand.
Well,
like,
it's a domino effect, right? If they take away the 600, then you gotta stop people from charging rent, or you have to make them decrease their rent. Then you're going on like a whole different new like avenue of, you're a private property owner.
Yeah.
You own an apartment building, and now the government's telling you have to decrease your rent, or you have to tell people like you can't accept rent. Then it affects you. Then whatever you do, it's just a domino effect. It keeps going and going and going. You have to try to stabilize everything and have it flow. And that you can't be stingy when doing that, especially as like the U.S. government, bro. Like you can't be stingy with that.
But also, it's like that $600 you're giving back to people, that's going straight back into the economy.
Exactly.
It's not like they're losing that money, It's just, I'm not like super educated about it, I'm speaking as from what I only know, and that's, I guess, surface level. I'm not a politician. I don't know shit about politics. Who knows what's going on in the background? Who knows what their actual intentions are? They probably don't even care about people, They don't care about if 1 million people died in the next year. I don't think they care. To them, it doesn't matter because...
I mean, there's just so much going on in the background.
Yeah.
Politics plays a huge part in it because it's an election year.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there is this whole side of the left that wants to make... Not that coronavirus isn't serious, but they also want to make it a lot worse than what it is.
Yeah.
To completely destroy the economy, destroy Trump's chances of, getting reelected. There's this huge, if you go very far right, they're all saying, oh, that same thing, that it's a hoax, like the Dems made it up. They want to screw us over and they don't take the virus seriously. And it's so split that because of that situation, it's not going to get better.
Yeah, that's the issue, right? They politicized a disease. They politicized wearing masks to the point where people fight about it now. Like, how many videos have you guys seen? I've seen a lot, man, of videos in like a Costco or like a Trader Joe. Dude,
it's a bunch of Karens.
Yeah, no, one was an Armenian lady.
Yeah.
In this Trader Joe's, like down the fucking street.
I mean, they said she was white, so let's keep it that way. She's not Armenian, bro.
But yeah, one of them, I was like, this bitch, bro. She was literally like, I'm an American citizen. It's my right. It's like, you're on private fucking property. They can ask you to do whatever they want. It's the policy of the store. It was a Costco, by the way. And she literally just sat on the ground.
What the fuck?
It's like, bro, just put your mask. How hard is it? It's not hard. Everyone's doing it.
Dude, not even just that. Like, they're sitting there complaining about having to wear it for, like, 30 minutes max of being in the store. You got fucking essential workers wearing it for 8 hours straight.
8 hours.
Like,
I saw that at the Starbucks. I was like, oh my God.
Look,
like, I commend you guys.
I hate wearing it, but if I go out in public, I wear it. Now that's making me stay home more because I don't want to go out in public and wear it. So I just stay home. Just, bro, if you don't like wearing that shit, just stay home. I mean, pick a hobby, learn a new language. I don't know. Do something. Get good at Call of Duty.
Yeah. This is your time to shine right now.
Start streaming. I don't know what to tell y'all, man.
Possibilities are endless.
But yeah, it's not a hoax. I don't understand how people still think that. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Like, we're fucking, what are we, like? We started in March.
And yesterday was like
3-4 months in.
another. It's like they keep breaking records.
Oh, since we're on that topic, they're saying Florida's a new epicenter. Did you guys hear about that?
I heard Arizona was.
I don't know. They're saying Florida's a new epicenter of the world because they have
Yeah, and they're gonna reopen Disney World.
Yeah, they did. They already did. I don't know, man. I don't know. This shit's just so frustrating. Like, we're fucking prolonging the shit out of it when we could have been done with it. Germany had like 200 cases come up in like
Yeah.
a day, like
they're
max.
they're pushing schools to reopen. Now.
Yeah, like
Even,
Bro,
but that's
yeah,
tough too,
dude.
right? Because like, as a parent, you have to go to work,
Yeah.
and sometimes you have nobody to take care of your kids, so it's hard staying at home. You know, especially the ones that have to go out, that can't work from home. You can't really take care of your kid. So I get that argument, but risking health is it's way more serious than being inconvenient for someone.
Exactly.
You know?
Because it's your life.
Yeah.
You either die or you're inconvenienced for a short
Yeah.
period of time.
Would you rather have a headache of having to like trying to figure out a way to work and take care of your kid, or risk having your kid get sick?
Yeah.
I don't think that should be a debate.
No. And there was studies that showed that a bunch of kids at summer camps were getting COVID,
Yeah, I heard about that.
and they still want to reopen schools.
Yeah.
So
They shouldn't go back. I mean, teachers shouldn't go back. They should,
No.
and I know that they need their paychecks and everything. Look at schools, bro. Like, I was pissed off the other day. Like Stanford, even SC, they're not cutting tuition.
They're
when
cutting
Yeah, I was
sports
pissed about that
programs.
too.
They're
Did you
cutting
see
sports
that?
programs, and they're not cutting tuition when all their classes are going to be
Virtual.
online for the fall. Like, how do you not cut tuition? You get me?
No,
Yeah.
let me give you an even like more extreme example. Let's say, like, I have to take an organic chemistry lab in the fall. The reason why a lab costs so much is because you're using actual chemicals and equipment, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now it's online. I don't have to use any of your equipment. Why is it still the same price?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit doesn't make any sense to me. And yeah, the Stanford thing, I was like, they cut over 20 sports.
I think it was 11. No,
Fuck.
they cut 11.
Was
it was
it?
like wrestling, rowing,
For sure, yeah.
men's volleyball. They had a lot of stuff like swim.
And they kept, let me guess,
Diving.
football and basketball because that's their highest revenue
Oh yeah, because
sports.
they make money.
Yeah.
They're not gonna get rid of those.
Yeah. Shit's wild, man. I mean, how many companies went bankrupt already? 24-Hour Fitness, AMC
Gold's.
Theaters. Gold's went
I
bankrupt?
think so.
Yeah, they closed a
They
bunch of
filed for
locations.
bankruptcy.
Yeah, they did.
Apple said they're closing down a bunch of locations.
Microsoft said that, but everyone's like, since when the fuck does Microsoft have retail stores? They don't have them here, though.
I mean, everyone's feeling the effects of it because
Yeah.
even if you don't think it's serious, wouldn't you just want to like wait like 2 months, 3 months to like completely just cocoon, get rid of it,
Yeah.
get rid of it.
Yeah. Now hospitals are running out of space again.
Yeah, Texas is at full capacity in ICUs.
I think like I saw this morning Arizona said they only have 1,000 beds left in the entire state, and they have to realize like the beds aren't just for COVID patients, man. Like someone breaks their leg or gets in like a car crash, like they're gonna have to stay in the ICU too,
That's
you
right.
know. So it's not, and that shit it's just gonna keep piling up. I
Yeah,
don't know.
we're all getting affected by it. Like I'm getting pissed, bro. The other day I was just thinking, but I can't wait to go back to the gym. But when?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah.
Yeah,
When?
straight up.
Probably not until like February of next year.
Yeah.
If I'm lucky.
That's the thing. I feel like everybody's just banking on a vaccine at this point. Like, you know what? Fuck it. COVID's just been here for a while. It's not going to go away. Let's just keep on living life and just bank on a vaccine. But it's like, well, we got to do our part, you know?
Yeah.
Stay the fuck at home. Like, take the right measures. Be safe. And, like, let's get this shit over with in a couple months rather than a whole fucking year. And let's just, like, go back to quote-unquote normal, you know? Or just resume our lives since we're technically about to waste a whole fucking year.
Yeah, we wasted so much time. Like that first 3 months of quarantining was almost like it was for no reason.
Yeah. We flattened the curve and it just went right back up.
Because people are like, if I get it, then I get it. Whatever, brother.
There was a lot of stuff that went on too with the whole protests and everything that obviously, I mean, for a good cause, but didn't help the COVID situation.
I saw a massive debate go on about that with an actual scientist and then like was it a CNN anchor, MSNBC, one of those, and they were just fighting about like one was like the scientist was like it definitely caused the spike, and then the other guy was like there are studies that show where it didn't. So I mean, again, where does what why is there so much of a disconnect there? Like, why is there no definitive answer to anything? I don't understand that.
Because that's
either.
politics. I mean, the anchor is gonna be more, especially being CNN, probably gonna be more left.
Yeah.
And they don't want to make it seem like those things caused a spike when scientists are more just straightforward. I mean, they don't really have a political position. They just tell you the truth.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's what separates like New Zealand and like other countries that have like super low like infection rates from us. Is like they all say that they trusted science, they trusted medicine and all this stuff, and they just got all behind it, you know. But we're having trouble doing that here, which is why fucking rates are just going up like crazy.
I'm trying to find they signed like a bunch of scientists tried to sign a petition for something. I can't remember what it was for though. Victims of outbreak and their families. Nah, I can't find it. But they're signing a petition to stop suppressing science, something like that. Because even the president, he keeps saying, "Oh, it's not a big deal." But I also saw that he has a 91% chance of winning.
Who does?
Trump. They did a study where that showed that he has like a 91% chance of winning.
What was the sample size?
I don't know. I literally just read the headline. I didn't like read the article because I was like, what?
Yeah.
I don't even believe it. You know, like
look who's running, bro.
Yeah.
Trump, Biden, and Kanye.
Wait, so is Kanye for sure running?
Yeah.
They're saying he announced it, but no official paperwork has been signed yet.
Because isn't it too late?
No, so technically, like,
I don't think so.
Well, if he runs, he's gonna have to run as independent.
Yeah, but
he as the birthday party.
Yeah, that's what
he's calling it.
I read that and I was just like, oh my god.
Because when he wins, it's everybody's birthday.
This is what we fucking come down to.
But yeah, I mean, he's just gonna take votes away from Biden.
That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. This is all a plot to take the black vote away from Biden.
Yeah.
Which it
but
could be.
I mean, I feel like though at this point, people are woke enough where that's not gonna happen.
You'll be surprised.
Yeah, you would.
You'll be surprised.
I do remember like 20,000 people voted for Harambe in like the last election. I couldn't believe that. Because that 20,000 could have easily been used to beat him.
Because there are people out there that don't want to vote for Biden or Trump.
Nobody,
So it's just like, F it. Might as well go for Kanye.
I don't think he would win, though. I think it would be pretty fucking insane if he won.
I just want to see the debates.
Would they have... are there more debates coming?
I mean, yeah, they have to debate between
but
Trump and Biden.
It's going to be...
I don't know if Kanye's going to be mixing that. Usually the independent isn't really
mixed I've never
debate.
So you don't know any of his points?
Well, you do. You know, like, what he wants to do. He says he completely disagrees with Trump.
Uh-huh.
He says slavery was a choice. He says
he said that on like TMZ a long time ago.
Yeah, he says he's gonna run as the birthday party. He said, what else did he say?
He's what did he say? He's with Musk, with Elon.
So Musk is backing him.
Yeah.
I think he's against abortion.
Yeah, he's against abortion.
He
already picked his VP candidate.
No
I guess
way.
Yeah, it's some like pastor, and
I didn't hear about that.
It's a female, I think.
Okay.
So
And then I think there's like a couple more things. I just can't think of it off the top of my head.
I'm just trying to think, man. We have a country of 350 million people, and we can't pick one decent person to put up for power?
Nope.
I don't understand that.
Well, it's shifted so much since in 2016. Because Trump kind of got rid of that, like, political correctness.
Yeah.
So now it's like people just don't want that generic, like, politician.
I saw that a lot in Buttigieg. I don't know why. Like, just the way he spoke, like,
it was very generic.
Yeah, I was
he
like,
was.
there's a reason. I was like, dude, you literally sound like a typical politician.
Bro, that's why they didn't go for, when in 16, that's why they didn't go for Bush, they didn't go for Clinton. Like, those are like big names, that have been in politics for years, but people weren't having it anymore.
But didn't Buttigieg gain traction?
For like a little bit, but I didn't like see it
In
really
some
going
states,
out
at
too
least.
far.
Damn.
Are you looking for something?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the Kanye thing.
Oh, was it like the points about him?
Yeah.
I saw something like that
Like
too.
what he was
but-
trying to do. Forget it. It's fine.
But yeah, I mean, we could just wrap it up right here.
Crazy times.
That's right.
Crazy times. But anyways, we hope you guys are doing well. And should we announce the giveaway now? I already said it, so let's do it. Anyways, so we're gonna have our first ever giveaway contest, people. And what's it gonna be about? The mask thing, right?
Yeah, your best pickup line
Yeah.
for someone with a mask.
Yeah, we're gonna be wearing masks for a long time, so whoever can come up with the most entertaining, I guess we'll choose too, or should we put it up for a vote?
What do you mean?
Like,
So
should
they
we choose
send
the
it
best
to
pickup
us.
line, or should we put it up for a vote and see what people think?
So we'll
Which one's
pick like
better?
a top two, and then like the
Yeah,
audience
we could do
votes.
that. We could do
Yeah,
that.
we could pick a top two and have
And
the
like
audience
create
vote
a
on it.
poll.
I think that's fair.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. I said we clipped the one from last week too with JC trying to spit game.
Yeah,
Post that.
yeah, we could do that.
It's up there.
All right, well, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, you know what
You
it
know
is,
what it is.
people. See y'all next week.
See you on the next one. Be safe.